Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Oz from Oz Mechanics, and we're on part 2 of this video. So what happened is the last video, memory just kind of went out, so I just went ahead and changed out the lock cylinder. But I left off with trying to take off the top piece of the lock cylinder, that little part on the top that houses this piece in. And as you can tell, there's a little scratch mark right there. So what I did, I got my little grinder, cut that piece off, pull that out, and what you do, stick your key in through here, through there, and then turn it, and it should pop out. So now the nifty part, I'm going to show you what to do. So like I said, we have our packages of different numbers. They're all scattered around because, like I said, I just finished working on it and I just got into work right now. It's early in the morning right now, so I'm gonna show you what to do to basically match them up. As you can see, these have little keys in there. You got one on one side and then the other on the other side. Bam, like you see. See if I can focus right there. Let's see if I can get this. So this is gonna be one side, and then you go to the bottom. It's gonna be staggered. So you got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 of them. So to basically to move this to the other cylinder, would it have, like, let's imagine this is the other cylinder right here. Let's just imagine, okay? Because like I said, the other one's already in the car. The car's running, it's running great. So let's just imagine that is it. All right. So to do this, to correspond, to have the same key, you have to know which one's in here. Luckily on these keys right here, as I'm going to show you on this one, if it can focus in, there you go. It has a number of 4 stamped on there. See if I can turn it around. 4. Let me get another one. Here's a 2. See if I can pull another one out. Three. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. I don't know if it's gonna work out. So what you do, you don't have to pull it all the way out. Can just get some pliers if you want to, because you're not gonna use the old one. But so I can remember what's corresponding. You pull it out just enough to see the number. I don't know if you can see there, but I can see it. It's a 4, backwards 4. So what I do now, I get the, like I said, just go with me. I'll get the new lock cylinder and I make sure I'm in the front part, the number 1, and then I put a 4 in there. So I put the 4 in there, boom, and that's how you go. But the last time, what I used to do back in the day, I would just, like I said, I would probably write it in lock cylinder and draw it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I would put the number, the key that I needed. So there you go. So the first one was 4, bam. Second one, remember, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So you would go to the bottom side now, and then you pull that piece out to see what it is. don't know if you can see that. Man, the shade is really bad. But I can tell you it's a 3. Oh, there you go. That's a 3. So now I'll put 3 here. And if I remember, it was 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4. We didn't even use a 1 on there, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what it was. Every key's gonna be different, you know. These keys, this is for this one. You might have one that might be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and I really don't know. But just and another thing to do, they give you this grease so the new one you pack it with grease first, and then before you put the new keys in, they give you these springs right here. Make sure you do not lose them. So I'm gonna show you on this old one how to put it in. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this for you. Trying my best to. I need some new equipment, as you can tell. Alright, so here goes. So remember, we're number 1, so we'll just take that off. Okay, and remember, this one had, see, I can clean this off for y'all. If you remember what number 1 had, well, you can see that, but that's a 4 in there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a spring. It's shown right here. There's your spring. Stick it right there in that hole. As you can see, that hole is big enough for a spring. There's your grease first. But remember, this is, theoretically speaking, this is the new one, but we're putting that, and then we get our number 4, stick it in there, and so on. And like I told you on the first video, the main issue that happened was this little piece right here. It wasn't extending outwards enough, so that's why we had to get a new lock cylinder. If you have other questions, please, I'm sorry that this, I didn't make the video how I wanted to make it, but like I said, I was trying to point out some tips on there. Hopefully it helps out. Like I said, this is not too hard, man. Like I said, you just gotta take your time. Remember how I said, this is the highest one, not this one. The ones that pop out, those are the corresponding numbers. So look at this. This pops out, and this pops out. Okay. Yeah. This pops out, and this pops out. As you can tell, this one's higher than that one, so this is number 1. This is where the key goes in, so 1, 2, the other one would be 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright? So, like I said, you can do my little cheat sheet that I did right here. So you get number 1, put the number on there, and so on. There you go. So if you have an issue with the Fords out there that won't turn on, switch this out. You don't have to reprogram your key. You just take it out, put it in there, and you're good to go. Man, I'm sorry for this video. I know it's not at all good, but if it helps out at least one person out there, I am excited. I'm gonna be happy. Well, y'all have a nice day, and man, sorry for this disaster, but y'all have a good day. Thumbs up if you do like this video. I'm hoping y'all do, and y'all take care. Bye.